Hello, I've returned. You might still hear some sniffling, but that's pretty much it. I'm not like dead. Anywho, I'm gonna do the answer that I wanted to for some time. Now, I didn't like start the game again and then come all the way back here. I'm just going off my original save. So, if what people were saying were true, where I had to beat the game once in order for this ending to get the most out of it, from what look, I've got a lot of comments over the past few days. Uh, then hopefully this still works. Hopefully the game's programmed to where when I hit the button, it'll register that I in fact did beat the game already. So let's just, I'm putting it off. But Rinka,
返事はまだ
yeah,
できない。
said that right there and there, huh? Maharu will go crazy if you if you give her an answer.
なんだって
Oh my. Oh boy, here it comes. Maharu's Maharu's eyes open wide before she freezes up completely.
今夜に返事をしたら、それがどっちでも、美晴はきっと満足する。
Damn, it's like she thought about this. What is this, Rinka?
チューブラリンな今の状況なら、美晴だって行きたいって思うでしょ。返事は必ずするって約束は守る。だから、守らせて。
See? See? Rinka is doing the badass option! Oh my god, dude! Rinka, you are a woman after my own heart. Oh, she did what I wanted to this whole time and picked this option just because it was badass. You're gonna live. And when you live, this is when I'll tell you. Oh, Rinka.
君はずるいな。そんなこと言ってまだ考えがまとまっていないのだろう。
Eh. Oh no, we made our decision. But, yeah.
うぐ。実はそれも、なくはないです。
Rinka, why the fuck did you just... Why did you just, like, what's the word? God damn it, Rinka.
美晴のことが大切すぎて、ちゃんと二人が生き残る方法を見つけないと、落ち着いてなんて考えられない。でもね、美晴が真央に頼んでまで結論を急いだのは、次の選定までに返事を聞きたかったから。
See, this will make Maharu actually want to survive till the end, rather than, oh, I got my few days in heaven. Not like, come on.
そして満足して、私に指名されるつもりだった。私からの指名を防御して、指名できなくする方法を試してみようと、嘘をついて。
She pulls her eyes away from me. I know this is the truth after asking how she felt earlier. Her love for me means that she'll do whatever she can to make sure I survive. Oh boy, and we know that.
悪いけど、いくら美晴だって許さない。死ぬなんて絶対許さない。
Man, we're laying into her right now.
僕のこと嫌いになったかい？
No. Well, I mean, I didn't like how you pretty much killed yourself at the... Well, I mean, in the last ending, where you didn't go by the plan, but...
なるわけない。美晴こそ、結局私が優柔不断なのがバレちゃったわけだし、私のこと嫌いになったんじゃない？
Rinka, Maharu's never gonna hate you no matter what the fuck you end up doing. You could... I don't know. I don't have a good analogy right now.
正直に言うと、凛花からあの質問があった時点で、こうなることを予想はしていた。
Ah, she expected it. Ah, it's fine then. This is the truest of routes.
もっとも、 凛花を嫌いになるなんてありえない。困ったり迷ったりする凛花も好きだ。
Oh boy, she's making me all hot and bothered again. Whoo, Rinka. Whoo.
わかったから。とにかく取引みたいで気分良くないかもしれないけどさ。女神の選定が終わったらちゃんと返事をする。だからそれまで生きる方法を一緒に考えよう。
I'm just like in Rinka's body nudging her. Like, ah? I don't know how that would work, but...
ああ。変わったね、凛花も。
Yeah, she's got a badass leading her this whole time! You guys should have listened to me. I know what's the best. Except you guys made me pick that last option and then we died. Actually, well, we didn't, but everything went downhill and then came back.
このまま死んだら化けて出てしまうね。凛花から返事を聞けるよう、僕も二人が残れるよう、覚悟を決めるよ。
Yeah, you stick with us till the end. None of that bullshit. I'm not the only one who's changed. Maharu just changed a little bit right now.
ただ、一つだけ確認させてほしい。先延ばしにしているだけではなく、僕にもちゃんと可能性はあるのかな。
Oh, you're damn right you do. But I honestly thought that putting it off would kind of trigger her. It didn't seem like that's the case, so we're good.
私は恋愛したことがないからまだよくわからないだけで、どっちの可能性もある。
Rinka, we be batting for both teams apparently, so it's cool.
どっちつかずの状態で偉そうなこと言ってごめんね。
構わないよ。もともと付き合おうが振られようが決着をつけるためだったんだ。だから可能性があるならそれはいいことだ。
All you need to do is get out with us from this divine selection and you'll be set. We'll give you that answer. We'll tell you that we love you. There's no bullshit you can pull to try and sacrifice yourself for us. None of that shit. It'll be done and we can live out our lives forever. She brushes her hand through her hair before smiling. The light from Tokyo Tower reflects off her, which makes her even more beautiful because she's like a goddess. She's so cute. Not only that, but she's smart and capable as well. Ooh! She could be a bit mean sometimes, but she's always thinking of her friends. She makes it seem like life's so easy, but in reality, she works hard to make it so. It's tough to take all that into consideration and tell her that she has no chance. If I'm being honest, I'm still not too sure. Oh, I really am the worst. No, Rinka, we're doing this. Anyone else would have ditched me by now. Following that, we make our way back home. We have to walk back to the station together, but that's fine. Being together doesn't feel awkward tonight. It's fine. So don't worry about it. Oh, God. I'm not used to the recording. It's been like a week. And this is like the trial run to see if I can do it. And, you know, it's going okay. My throat's a little, you know, but that's about it. It doesn't even hurt or anything. It's just, there's so much shit in my sinuses and that I sound like this. I get ready for bed once I get back home. Way too much has happened today. First, I finished my finals. Then Mao dragged us all out. And I had to finally give Maharu an answer. But we didn't do that. Well, technically I didn't, but we reached a conclusion for now at least. I should really sleep for now. The store will be open for the first time in a while tomorrow, so I need to get up early. There's a lot to be done. I messaged my gran as well, so all that's left is to shut my eyes. It's fortunate that the next election isn't the last. We still have a week to work things out if nothing comes from this one. As much as I want to finish the diary, I'm better off getting some rest. Oh boy. I hope we get some super, like... what?
朝だ。
I hope we get some, like, super story. Like, in this ending, I hope we learn about Parsa, like, way more so than we already did, or know about her. I hope we learn about, was it Leo? Well, Leth, but Leo, that Parsa called him. I hope we learn about him. I hope it just ties up everything. That's all I want. That's all I want. I drag myself out of bed and stretch. Do the old stretch, Rinka. I'm opening the store for the first time in a while. There are a lot of preparations to make, so the store's only going to be open from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Damn it, Rinka. One try to face the day I make my way downstairs. And then someone flies through the door. Hey. Wow, we worked all... The time flew by, huh? I sit down for a breather after the day's work is done. Shifting back into work mode is pretty exhausting. After spending so many days with my head in the books, at least working here is really fun. Plenty of regulars stop in since it's Saturday too. It isn't busy in the afternoon thanks to the limited food menu, but it gets pretty packed toward the evening. Easily the busiest day since I first took over the store because everyone's like, holy shit, it's actually open for once. Let's all charge on in. Uh-oh. The door chime rings while I'm relaxing. It's a customer I'm oh so familiar with. Oh, God.
もしかしてもう閉店でしたか?
I didn't lock my door. God damn it, Rinka.
あ、ナオミ。ナオミなら気にしなくていいよ。
Yeah, if you were, I don't know, say scale, I'd have to kill you.
すみません。
He's dead, though. I have Naomi take a seat at her usual table and then head into the kitchen to brew us up some coffee. Once it's ready, I sit down with her. What's the haps?
はい。今日はサービス。
Wait a minute, it was evening outside.
ありがとうございます。先輩、ご機嫌ですね。
Because we've come to an agreement.
そう?やっと期末試験が終わってお店を開けられたからかな。実は今日クッキーを焼いてきたんです。
Cookies? Where are the cookies?
ありがとう。私このクッキー好きなんだ。
I know you make, like Rinka said, I really like your cookies. Where are the cookies? I could tell they're the same ones that she brought over once before. The bag's tied shut with a nice red ribbon. My favorite color. The color of our eyes, Rinka! We spent some time chatting while enjoying both our offerings.
そういえば先輩、昨日のあの後。
Just spit out my coffee. I explained what took place once Maharu and I were alone. Well, everything sans what Maharu shared about her past. I skipped to the part where she asked for my answer for my confession and that I couldn't give her one just yet. Naomi acts strangely relieved over it. Oh. Probably because I mentioned that Maharu came to the decision to survive as well.
前に見せてくれた日記帳はもう読み終わったんですか?
Nope.
期末試験が始まっちゃったから止まってたけど、今日から再開。それでさ、多分今日読み終わる。
What's his last bit that we read opens up fucking everything.
わかりました。明日の閉店後、ご迷惑じゃなければまた来ても大丈夫ですか? みはる先輩にも来てもらって。
I mean, I guess. I don't... What? Okay.
そうだね。何の情報も得られなくても日記に書いてあったことを話すよ。100年前の日記だからそれだけでも面白かったしね。
What if, like, at the very last part of the diary, since it's, like, you know, clearly connected to divine selection in some way, it's just like we turn the page, and then it says, and then Parsa fucking shows up and does a bunch of bullshit, and we're like, oh my god.
明日の夜の選定で何もできなくても もう一度機会は来る。
Oh crap! That's right. How could I forget? The election's literally fucking tomorrow. So, that's gonna change. That's gonna be so different.
落ち着いていこうと思うんだ。
Rather than Maharu dying, of course. Yeah.
はい。それで、日記帳、明日貸していただくことはできますか？
Naomi, you are so invested in this diary. It's just a really old... Look, I get it. You like reading books, but you've been, like, super crazy about this book. You were smelling it. You were wanting to read it all the time. I think you're... Something's up with this book. No, she just likes books. She's obviously shy about asking again. I tell her it depends, and she responds with a smile. It depends. Fucking Rinka, dude. In the past few weeks have told me anything. It's that I can focus better when reading at night. I set a cup of coffee down next to the diary and crack it open. Oh, come here. Get on the lap. That curls up at my feet. Damn it, Leo. It gets pretty humid in July. So I guess the floor here is the coolest place for her to rest. She just always says it. I mean, maybe she doesn't know what she is. I'll have no luck getting it to move either, so I bring some milk before getting started. My great grandmother is the one who wrote this diary. Her sister owned a cat named Leo, too. What? It's all coming up, Millhouse. You can't fool me, game. I did it with the last ending. I know. Parsa called Lee. What does this mean? What does any of this mean? I wonder if she wrote the diary in a similar environment. Coffee by her side, cat at her feet. The same goddamn cat. Except we're fucking stupid and we call him Leth for some goddamn reason. Rinka! Makes me think about how while the times may change, our actions never really do. It's kind of funny. The bookmark I'm using is shaped like a cat. Yeah, let's just more cats. More Leth cats. I finished both my second cup of coffee and the diary around the same time. And here it is. Here it is. The shock of what I've read just knocks out my taste buds. I'm immediately overcome with disbelief. Yeah, I'm glad I arranged to meet with Maharu and Naomi tomorrow. I might have forgotten to do so after reading this knockout. Well, what? I'm not over-exaggerating its shock value. It's fortunate that I can talk to them about it before tomorrow's election. So you're gonna make me wait till you have this fucking discussion? Rinka, I'm in your mind. I should know what you're reading, but I don't. At the very least, it'll reduce the risk of me going wild all on my own.
信じられないけど。
As Maharu said, this could very well be our trump card. Oh. We might just be able to pick a divine selection apart thanks to this. God damn it, we knew it had to do something with that. I can feel my heart racing. Whoa. After closing the diary, I removed my photos what the fuck? Dude, I'm freaking out. I removed the photos tucked between its final pages. Why do you look... there in total, one of Linda, one of her family, and the third with another girl. Linda Harrison, my great-great-grandmother. That's who this diary belongs to. Seeing her picture isn't what grabbed my attention. It's the one with the other girl in it specifically. That girl is noted as Linda's sister. Photos in high definition or anything, and it's turned sepia with age. But I know for a fact that it's Diana.
この女の子はダイアナ・ハリソンさんは女神バルカと
That's what I was
同じ
thinking.
顔をしている。
Rinka, you and me. That's what I was thinking. What is happening? What is going on? Dude, I'm losing my mind right now. And my death. Her clothes are more appropriate for the time of the picture, and her hair isn't as long as it is now in the dream world. Okay. Regardless, this isn't a case of passing resemblance. They're the exact same person. Every nerve in my body's telling me so. What does that mean? Oh my god, dude. The cough is crazy. It's theoretically impossible for this to be true. But what's written at the end of the diary makes the impossible a reality. Okay? Oh! What? That's not all, though. I somehow materialized a new card. Wait! Whoa! What do you mean? Whoa! Whoa! Dude. I can't. Hold on. 13th name Diana Harrison. So Parsa has cards? Can we kill her? But what? Dude. Oh my god. Okay, so my brain is still in the sick mode. So when all this is just blown at me, I'm just like, I can't process it. What does this mean? God damn it, dude. A 13th numeral that shouldn't exist. Which means...
女神のカード。
That's actually pretty crazy. I like it, though. I can't help but mutter it aloud. Maybe it's my way of forcing myself to accept the truth that I've just uncovered. Holy sh! That's our ticket. We eliminate her because she's. But
ありがとうございました。
but like what does that mean? So our great grandmother, we're related to Parsa, since Parsa's our great grandmother's sister. But how? Was she like put into the dream world somehow? Like, is that why she had such an affinity for us in that last ending? That's probably exactly it. Dude, I'm thinking so hard and it's just not working. Closing time arrives once I've rung out the last customer. Yeah, get the fuck out of here. It's a little early, only a bit past 4 p.m., but I've been open since 8 a.m. That's the norm when the store's open all throughout the weekend, really.
お疲れ様。
Maru, I got shit to tell you.
お疲れ様です。
I got shit to tell you, too. Maru and Naomi have arrived a bit earlier. They've been waiting for me to finish up for the day. Once I'm done with my cleanup duties, I make my way over to our usual table. I hand them both a cup of coffee and says thanks for coming. And you guys are about to get a big old whew right in your face.
11回目の選定の前に2人と会えてよかった。
Oh, how can we use this? Like, for tonight anyway. We probably can't do it tonight. So this would be the 11th one, right? So if we do the 12th one, that's probably when we can try to eliminate her and maybe save us. But how would that work if she... See, and that's how she knows the cat! The fucking... Oh my god, dude. It's all just... It all just interconnected together. Dude, I should not be recording while I'm sick. Dude, when I get excited, like, my throat just... and then it freaks it out and makes me cough. Look, I don't understand. That's the only way I could think to lead into this topic. Following that, I place the diary on the table and open it up. The photos is what I want to show them first.
これは嘘だろ。
I wish it was a joke. That's Maharu's immediate reaction upon seeing it. Naomi seems puzzled, so I explained its significance to her. About how the girl in the photo is Diana Harrison and her uncanny resemblance to Parsa.
と同じ？
Well, then they have to be. Maybe it'll do something where they're like one and the same person, even though they're like different people? I say nothing but offer a reaffirming nod. Now that they've seen that, it's time to show them the name card of numeral 13.
女神のカード。
That changes the game completely, in my mind. I wanted to use these to preface our discussion, but maybe I've served the entree before the appetizer, as it were. You could cut the tension with a butter knife.
じゃあ聞いてね。この日記はまず私のおばあちゃんのおばあちゃんリンダ・ハリソンさんのものなんだけど。
So Parsa gave the diary, well, not Diana, gave the diary to her sister, Linda, and see, that's why it all, Blizzard. Now it feels like the right time to talk about the contents of the diary. Oh my god. Hello? Based on what I know, Diana died in a fire when she was 12. Oh. Linda wrote about her regret over this tragedy at the end of the diary. She regretted not being able to save Diana despite her pleas for help. The main issue is the 11 weeks leading up to her death, though. Okay. 11 weeks before Diana's death, a boy seeking to become her father's pupil fell down the stairs and died from trauma to the head. Whoa! One of the assistants who had been to their home the weeks after soon died of food poisoning. The week after that, the mother of the boy, who died 2 weeks prior, died from a fever. Every week following that, someone with some sort of connection to Diana died. That is insane. There wasn't any pattern behind who died. Some were close to her while others weren't. These events terrorized her family. It led to them to a natural conclusion that any one of them could be next. Their fears came true with the 12th victim. Yep, it's just as I mentioned before. The fire took not only their home, but also Diana's life. The destruction caused a bookcase to fall on her, crushing her lower half of her body. Jesus! Linda was in the same room at the time and did all she could to save her. She just wasn't strong enough to move the bookcase. This was 100 years ago, so they lacked the means to extinguish fires as we do today. Upon finding the two, their mother had to make an impossible decision. But to her, the answer was clear. Even with her aid, they couldn't get the bookshelf to budge. Their father had passed out from smoke inhalation. The fire would likely consume Diana were they to stay and call for help too. So their mother made the only decision she could. She had to save who she could. She chose to save Linda at the expense of Diana. Linda viewed it as the wrong choice. She felt a responsibility to write about these events in the same diary she received from her beloved sister. Her feelings toward Diana are penned in detail. It's through them that the entire tale feels all the more tragic. That's so... I'm sad now. Still sad.
これが私が日記帳で読んだ中で一番重要だと思ったこと。
She didn't even get a chance to really live life. She just died. Not only did she get crushed by a bookshelf, she got fucking set on fire. Because it was a house fire. Oh boy. Things remain tense after I finish my explanation. Understandably so. It's hard to remain composed when you realize the cute girl in the photo died not long after it was taken.
とにかくこれが切り札足りえるというのは正解と思う。間違いなく。
女神は元人間だ。ダイアナ・ハリソン。私のひいひいおばあちゃんの妹。
So that was hidden the whole time. Could you imagine just being like, Parse was like, who do you elect? You! Boom! Oh!
話の途中で予想はしていましたけど、驚かずにはいられないです。
We're all on the same page.
12週間という期間と12人の参加者、ダイアナさんが死に至るまでに起こったことが女神の選定の原型になっているんだと思います。
There's still some mystical bullshit.
ああ、これは悲劇だね。
There's a lingering sadness in Maharu's voice. I doubt she could feel anything else in the face of this revelation.
人間が神様になったってことですよね。もう信じられないです。
Well, it all seemed to be determined from a higher power. Leth? Leo, maybe? I don't know.
でも運命の大広間も女神の選定も存在する。記憶の改変っていう超常現象も。人間が女神に変わるっていうことも信じないわけにはいかない。
これはあくまで僕の予想だけれど、運命の大広間で出会った女神パルカには人間としての記憶はないように思える。
But what if she does? I'm going to say she does, but she's not, like, showing it.
そうなんですか？
But I mean, I could be totally wrong.
確かにそうだね。人間はあくまで自分より下の存在として接していた。
Maybe she's just really good at hiding it. You never know, Rinka. Doesn't feel like she's spiting us spiting us because she was once human either. Her role as a goddess is unquestionable to her. That's how I saw it before now, so I agree with Maharu's theory. All three of us start to ponder on our own. Naomi eventually speaks up, suggesting that we've probably noticed what she's about to say.
女神様のカードができたってことは、女神様を指名できるってことですよね。
You're damn skippy we are. Both Maharu and myself stare at Naomi in response. Our cards contain information that represents our past, present, and future. Most importantly, they allow us to elect and eliminate others. The fact that Parsa has her own cards must mean she could be elected as well.
けれどまだ謎も多い。僕もカードブックを持ってきているけれど、僕の方にカードは生成されない。
Maybe in this case, the only one who can get the cards is me, because I'm related to her?
ダイアナ・ハリソンという使命ははっきり認識しているし、顔も分かっている。
That's exactly what I'm thinking it is. Because we have more connection to her than Maharu does in terms of family.
凛花先輩が何か特別ってことでしょうか？
You're damn right, my little Rinka special. She's a fate baby.
特別かどうかはわからないけど、理由があるのは確かだね。
I've been wondering why Maharu's card book never reacted to the information I shared. I've been wondering something else too. Something Naomi picks up on as well.
ダイアナさんの死因も明らかになっていると思うんです。それは凛花先輩の方にもカード化されていない。
Oh shit, she's right. So what could that mean? Oh god damn it.
この日記帳から読み取れるのは、火事による焼死か煙による窒息死。
でもリンダさんはダイアナさんが亡くなるのを見届けたわけじゃないはず。だから彼女の見ていない何かがあったんだと思う。
What if she never actually died, but became a goddess right at? Look, I'm splitting hairs.
直接の死因だね。屋根が崩れてきたとか、出血多量だとか、可能性はいくつもある。
God, it's just so dark thinking about stuff like that. It's shocking how calm we are while imagining events from 100 years ago. It's the only method we have to learn more about Parsa, though. This is a possibility that's been right next to us since the beginning. And yet it's one we've only discovered at the last moment.
本当に指名できるかはともかく、指名するとしたら未練も必要。
This is going to be the hardest part. We have no information about her. There's no way we'll get an answer by asking her directly. Not like she'd even be able to if our theory about her not remembering her past is true. It's nothing but a theory, and yet it's one we have to base our everything on. I want to believe that we're not following the wrong trail.
でも希望は見えた。女神の指名。それがきっと美晴と私が生き残るための唯一の方法だ。
希望には変わりないけれど、唯一かどうかはわからない。次の選定で確かめる必要はあるよ。
What do you mean test it out? How are we gonna test it out with one card?
凛花先輩が美晴先輩を指名して、美晴先輩が防御したらどうなるかですね。
I liked you, Parsa. Just kidding, I got one card. I'm a loser.
試してみるってことですか？
それはダメ。指名できる人がいなくなって、もしその時点で指名以外の方法で強制的に決着をつけさせられるなんてことになったら手遅れだ。
But because we know she has cards, the game doesn't end even if one of us is eliminated. It's still between those two at that point. Ooh.
つまり女神様に聞いて確かめることも危険なんじゃないですか？先輩たちの意図が知られて対策を取られたら。
But because she has cards, she's also bound by the rules of divine selection, despite being a goddess.
そうだね。希望が近づいて少し焦っていたようだ。次回の選定での正解は何もしないことかもしれない。12回目の選定の時に手の打ちようがない場合に初めて試せばいいことだ。
Well, we need to get all the information we can before the last election.
そうだね。そして私たちは女神のカードを持っていることを知られてはいけない。だね。
もう少しですね。本当に。
Naomi's words hit close to home. I'm getting my hopes up. All that's left is to turn my hopes into a winning strategy. It's kind of ironic, though. They talk about fortune smiling on those with hope, but we're dealing with the goddess of fate here.
それでこの日記帳借りてもいいですか？
I can tell she feels guilty about asking, but she just can't suppress her curiosity.
いいよ。ただおばあちゃんの大事なものだから汚したり傷つけたりしないようにね。
I swear to God, Naomi, if you disintegrate this book by touching it in all the wrong places, your ass is donezo.
ありがとうございます。石橋を叩いて壊すくらいに慎重に。
She is so happy right now. This goddamn book.
いや、だから壊しちゃダメだって。
Yeah, I think we're not getting that book back, Rinka. Important and valuable to my gran as it is, I'm sure it'll be fine in Naomi's hands. It's a source of information, too. Naomi might just be able to pick up on something I missed. Once we finish that topic, we spend the rest of the day hanging out as normal. Both of them head home after dark. Seeing them talk to each other like friends when I see them off is a relief. Oh my god, dude. Hello? I can't hide my happiness, not even after getting back to my room. I never would have imagined this scenario at the beginning of Divine Selection. Not only is Maharu looking to survive now, but we've also found a possibility that both of us can make it through.
女神様。
We are the Fate Baby. It's basically confirmed that she used to be human. What happened during her dying moments then? She must have something must have caused her transformation. The cat! We're left with more questions than before, but it's also proof that we're making progress. I'll do this, no matter what. Having steeled my will once more, I dive into bed in preparation for tonight's election. Oh boy, I don't think I can handle the election right now, guys. Something crazy's gonna happen. Dude, so many just revelations. Oh my god, dude. I can't even process it. Well, I can process, but you know, when your brain is like, what? And you never know what's gonna happen at this point.